Hey, good morning everyone. So can anyone confirm audible or not? Can you hear me guys? Open recent hours is like 5:56, huh? Okay. Yeah. So the last class where we stopped. The last class what we discussed about the array methods, right? Anyone prepared those array methods? Anyone prepared? I asked you to complete array methods and string methods. Did you complete it or not? Array methods and string methods, did you complete it or not? Okay, by seeing that video, by seeing that notes in the uijavakit.com, you can easily understand it. You complete or not?
Yes, I've gone through that.
Okay, any questions?
No, as of now, clear everything.
Array methods and string methods. What about remaining people, guys? Did you complete? If you not complete, okay, just you can complete it. Okay, you are not able to understand, just you can go through this video. Okay, so how? Okay, in our class we discuss same like that only you can find here. Okay, string method also same. Okay, but I want to discuss like one of the method that is an important method, that is map method. Why? Because for our next level concept, I need that method. Okay, so the method name is like map. So my requirement is looks like this. What's my requirement? Okay, there has some student marks. There has some student marks. Okay, students marks. Students marks. Okay, one student get like out of 1800 marks, 990, 900 marks. Okay, 670. Okay, like that. So random numbers you can take it down. Okay, in our BTech, for example, in one subject, if I get like one question like out of syllabus, what is the procedure in general? If I get one question like out of syllabus, then that time we can get the bonus marks, right? Yes or no? General, we can get the bonus marks or not. So think, okay, we get one question from out of syllabus. So we got like bonus marks, 5 marks. These 5 marks should add to each and every person or not. Yes or no? Bonus marks, not only one person, right? It is for all persons or not, each and every person or not. Each and every person marks should add with what now? Should add with what now? 5. That means my final output should be what? After this operation, my output should be what? 805, 95, okay, plus 5, 52, okay, 44, and this one, 8. So this is my input. My output should be this one. So how we can get it? That's my question. See, array methods, string methods, JSON. Okay, very very important. Okay, why? Because as I said in the past, in the interview they spend like half an hour in JavaScript, right? Minimum 10 to 15 minutes. They are going to ask you to write the programs. Instantly, you have to write the programs. So write the programs to get the output. Okay, to write the logics. These methods are very helpful to you. Which methods? Array methods, string methods, and a JSON object. Most of the times they are going to ask the question related to these methods only, string or array or JSON. That's the reason these 3 concepts very very important. Okay, if you're not yet done, just complete it. Very very important. After that, if you ask like I'm not able to write the logic, there is no use. Complete these array methods, string methods, and JSON. Okay, let's start. Come on. This is my input. My output should be this one. Okay. If you really complete this one, yeah, tell me how we can do it. How we can do it. Okay. See, in my array, how many elements are there? In my array, how many elements are there? Come on, in my array, how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. First element is what? 800. What operation you perform on the first element? What is my second element? What operation you perform? What is my third element? What operation you perform? What is my fourth element? If you observe here, there are 5 elements are there. You perform the same operation on each and every element or not? Tanwa, if you want to perform the same operation on each and every element, then can you go with which method? Can I go with map method? Can I go with map method? Okay. Can we check it? Let's go inspect, go to console. Can you dock in the left side? Can we dock? Okay, this is coming out. I don't want coming out. I want to dock in the left side. Go to console, clear the console, write it. How we can? Come on. I have student marks. Yes. Okay, requirement you know. You add 5 for each and every student marks. Okay, each and every student mark, I want to add 5. So then you can go with what? Then you can go with what? Map method. Can you see the map method, how it looks like? Map is which type? Map is which type? Function type. Function type. If it is a function, can we call it? It gives me an error. What is that error? Undefined is not a function. You not pass anything means value is undefined. That undefined, he is using like what? He is using like what? Function. Okay. Now, if you come here, 10 is not a function. If you come here, array is not a function. If you come here, object is not a function. That means what? Other than function, anything you pass, you can get the same error or not. So you should have to pass what? One function as an argument or dot map. It's take one function as an argument or not. What this function called syntactically? What you can say? Callback. So who call this callback? Who call this callback? To whom you give? Okay, this callback you given to whom? Map. So this callback is called by map. How many times? How many times it's called?
5 times.
5 times. Why 5? 5 elements. 5 elements are there. 5 elements are there. Now map method returns me what? Map method returns me what?
Array.
For each. Okay, see the difference. See the difference. Okay. If you call one method, if we give some result like this, that is nothing but what? That is a return value or not. What is my return value of for each? Is it written anything? No. Why? How we can say? Not written anything. Not written anything means what is the default value? Undefined. Okay, here my map method is it gives like undefined. Okay, internal undefined has, but outside you can see what is this?
Array.
Okay. Now my first point is like map return type is what? Map return type is what? An array or an array or not? Okay, perfect. Map method call this callback by passing how many arguments? I don't know. If you don't know, randomly you can take it. Randomly you can take it. Can you print those? Yes or no? All these things by practicing only you can get it. By practicing only you can get it. Okay, now tell me. Now tell me, how many arguments my map method passed to my callback?
5.
5.
3.
See this. The last argument is what? Undefined. This argument is what? Undefined. Undefined means what? He passed, he not passed, any value.
Not passed.
He not pass any value, then that time only, right? You can get undefined. That's the reason. The 5th argument undefined. So he not pass any value for the 5th one. Okay, 4th one also undefined. He not pass anything. Okay, let's count like right to left. Go. Okay, go from right to left. Then the time you can easily understand. Okay, 5th argument he passed or not passed. So Okay, leave it. Fourth argument passed or not passed? Not. Third argument he passed or not? Passed. Second argument he passed or not? Passed. First argument he passed. So how many arguments he passed the values?
3.
The arguments. So now can I give like proper values? Okay, first one is your
Value.
element. The second one is what? Your element value. Second one is what? That element index or not? Third one is what? Your original array or not? Yes or no? Okay, if you want element, you can get it. All are okay? I'm able to get the elements or not? Okay, to my element, what operation you want me to perform? Tell me. To my element, what operation you want me to perform? For all
Plus 5.
plus 5. Okay, yes, I have this, but my requirement output is what? Required output is what? Individual in the array of elements. One individual
The
or
array of, in the array of elements.
array of elements or not?
Yeah.
Array of elements or not? Okay, so my question. The callback function return type is what? Callback function I'm asking. Callback function returns anything?
Array.
No. Callback function returns anything?
No.
No. Okay. If there is no return statement, what is my return value?
Undefined.
Undefined. Perfect. Okay. So undefined. Now my callback function returns what?
1.
1. My output is 1. That means you can conclude one statement. Whatever my callback function returns, that is only coming as an output or not? Yes or no? You not written anything, undefined is coming like output. If you return 1, no, 1 is coming like output or not? Yes sir?
Yes.
Okay, now you want me to return 1, you want me to return element plus 5.
Element plus 5.
Element plus 5. So why I need 1? Element plus 5. Can I remove this one? Output ready? Yes sir?
Yeah.
So whatever my callback function returns, that particular value is only coming like a output or not, coming like a elements of my array or not. So my final output is this one. Yes, my requirement satisfied or not. All are okay about this? All are okay? Next 3 days, I'm going to ask every day. Okay, do you have any questions on array methods or string methods? Okay, you should have to ask some questions. So because everything is not, you're not able to understand. I know that. Okay, if you really practice, then only can get the questions. Okay, next 2 days, I'm going to give the time to you. Okay, just go through that, ask the questions. I'm sure that, okay, you're not able to understand each and every method. At least 2 to 3 methods you should have to ask in the class, so that I'm going to explain. First, try from your end. Okay, all are okay about this method, map method? Okay, this particular map method I want to use in my lists and keys concept. Can I come back to our lists and keys concept?
Is that map method is going to update the students marks array, or it is going to create a new array?
No, new array. Okay,
Completely new array.
students marks is this one only. Okay, returns an array. It is not update your original array.
Original.
Returns an array. It
Okay.
returns a new array. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now go on. Okay. Can anyone answer? I want to represent 3 players. Which data format is required? 3 players. Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli. Which data format is recommended?
A string data.
Okay, that means you want me to go with Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli. This is the recommended format.
Array.
Array. Perfect. 3 players, I said, right? 3 players. Okay, this is my recommended format or not? Think. Okay, Sachin. Next, Dhoni. Next, Kohli. Which one is the recommended format? String or this? Array or not?
Should be array only.
Okay, I want to update one thing in the uijavakit.com so far. Okay, you download from here, right? All our programs. Okay, from React, right? From React. Okay, I updated notes now. You can complete this one also. Introduction, JSX. In the past, it's like a class components. Now everything is like functional components. Create a component, we completed. Without JSX, you can read it. State to props. Okay, up to here you can complete. Variables also done. Conditional rendering also, events also. Okay, take form data up to here. Okay, apply styles. Okay, first, okay, 6 topics notes you can find here, direct notes. Okay, now if you come here, your notes now onwards, can you download from 9 AM link? Okay, 9 AM link. Okay, let me upload it now itself. Now 15/6 is our batch, right? Yes or no? 15/6 only, right? Hours.
Yes.
Now compress it to zip. Okay. FileZilla. Okay, now I'm doing right. What is this called as? What I'm doing now? Already we discussed it, right?
Deployment.
Deployment, right? Okay, moving files your local machine to what? Server memory. We can say like what? Deployment or okay, this is my local machine. Okay, in my local machine there has one file. Okay, the zip file or another file, it's not a matter. This file we are moving from local machine E folder my classes from here to where in the cloud I have one machine is there. I purchased from GoDaddy. Okay, I'm moving this file from my local to server memory or not. Is nothing but what? Deployment or not. Okay, now can you try? Now it's downloaded or not? Okay. So I uploaded notes in the uijavakit.com. It's not a running notes, it's a full-fledged notes. Okay, just you can go through this one. If you find any issues, okay, anything is wrong, just let me know. Okay. Up to here, all the topics you can. Okay, apply styles to share the data. Okay, parent to child, child to parent. Context also we done. Now this is the time we are discussing about the lists and keys. Okay. Okay. Okay, then let's come back to our actual discussion. Okay, now I want to represent the data about Sachin. I want to represent the data about Sachin. His name is Sachin. His runs 20,000. His location Mumbai, like that. Which data format is recommended one?
Object.
Okay, so how we can write it? Constant obj equals to my name equals to Sachin and my runs equals to 20,000, like this or not. Okay, next. Now I have 3 players. Each and every player, his name and runs are there. I want to represent that to 3 players data. 3 players with name and runs. Then 3 players with name and runs. Then 3 players with name and runs. Simple. First 3 players I said, right?
List.
3 players I said. 3 means multiple. How we can?
Array.
Array. Okay. How many players are there? 3 players. Array. First player. First player contains what? Name, runs. Name and runs. If you want to represent, then you can go with what?
Object.
Object, right? Okay. That means it is which format?
Array of
Array of
objects.
Array of objects or not. See, if you observe any program, okay, it's a React, Angular, or some other whatever it is. Data representation may be a string, maybe a number, maybe an array, maybe an object, maybe an array of objects or not. Other than that, nothing. Okay, you are performing the operations on the data only, right? So if you want to perform some operations on this particular string, you should know about the string methods or not. Yes or no? If you want to perform something, okay, some operations on the array, you should know about array methods or not. If you want to perform some operations on the object, you should know about the object, how to insert, update, how to get the keys, all this stuff or not. If you want to perform operations of array of object, you should know the combination of these two or not. Yes or no? That's the reason array methods, string methods, JSON is very, very important. Okay, whatever the code you written, the data finally should be in this format, one of this format only or not. Yes or no? Got my point? Okay. Okay. Let me create lists and list.html. Very, very important topic. Okay, let's take our basic skeleton. Yeah, my requirement is very simple. Whenever my app component gets loaded, I want to create, okay, one order list. Okay, order list means what? How we can create order list? OL. OL contains list of items. So in the order list, I want Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli, I want to place it. So how the code is looks like? Order list is nothing but OL, close, OL. How many list items you want me to place? You know that. What is that?
3.
Sachin. Okay, same like that. Okay, 2 more items or not. Yes, sir. Okay, here, Dhoni. The next one is what? Here, Kohli or not. Now, if I run this one, yes, my requirement gets satisfied. Observe here. Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli or not. This is one of the requirement. Now, I want to add one more player. Then what I have to do? I want to add one more player.
One more list item.
LI you have to add it or not. One more LI you have to add it or not. Yes, you have to add one more LI or not. If you don't want Dhoni, then the time. If you don't want Dhoni, then the time you have to remove, okay, this particular LI or not. Every time to do the modifications, you have to go to your DOM and you have to do the modifications or not. Yes or no? First tell me.
Yes.
Okay. The next thing is like, if you observe this piece of code, tell me LI open, LI close, LI open, LI close, LI open, LI close. Okay, like this 100 LI items are there. How many times you written open and closing LIs? 100, right? It's a kind of among these lines. Okay, 70% code is like duplicate code only or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is it recommended one write the duplicate code?
Not.
No.
Okay, it is all or like recommended drawback only or not? To overcome this problem, first thing is like I don't want to touch the DOM. I don't want to go to that particular one. Okay, I don't want to touch the DOM. Okay, don't want to touch the DOM. I don't want to touch the DOM. Next one is like, okay, don't want to repeat this LI. 100 players or there 100 times you want me to write LI. That means it's a kind of duplicate code you written 100 times or not. Yes or no? How we can avoid this problem? That is my question. Very simple. First, if it is only the requirement, think about the data. Always focus on the data. Data is what? Come on, Sachin. Come on, Dhoni, Kohli, you. 4 players are there. So the data representation is what? Come on. My data representation is what? An array of 4 players. This is my data representation or not? Agreed? Come on. This is my data representation. So with Sachin, what you have to prepare in your requirement? With Sachin, what you have to prepare in your requirement?
LI.
One list item or not? You're right. With Dhoni?
On list item.
One list item. With Kohli?
One list item.
With UV? One list item. That means in the area, how many elements are there? You are performing the same operation on each and every element or not? Here, in the past +5, here, prepare list item. Then you can go with what? Then you can go with what? Map method or not. So, can I write OL? Okay, close my OL. Okay, now I want to prepare a list of list items LIs or not. How many? 4. Okay. Now with Sachin, I want to perform what? One LI I want to create. Let's write the map method. Players dot map. Map type is what? Map type is
Functional.
it's take how many arguments?
3 arguments.
Callback function is
Callback
or not. Callback function called with how many arguments?
3 arguments.
3 arguments. Element,
Index,
index, and
array.
original array or not. And here, whatever you written, that is only my return value, return type or not. What is my output now?
1.
This is my output or not. You want me to return 1 with this element, you want me to prepare one LI, you decide.
LI.
LI. So how we can prepare LI? This LI, okay, this LI hard coded. In between, what you have to place? Element. First time,
Element.
what is my element?
Sachin.
Sachin. What you prepare?
List item.
1 LI. So now you returns what? 1 LI with what? Sachin or not. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. Now second iteration is what? My second iteration. You
LI
prepared
Dhoni.
LI only. Now it is like Dhoni or not. And my third iteration. You prepared LI only. Now it is what? My Kohli or not. My fourth iteration.
LI.
Only it is what? UV or not. Agreed? In your hand, how many LIs are there?
4.
LIs are there? 4 LIs. Can I remove these 4 LIs? Okay, can I render these 4 LIs inside the OL? Yes or no? So that this particular code can I place here? Agreed?
Yes. Yes.
Now inside the OL, how many LIs you prepare?
4 LIs.
4 LIs. That is rendered inside where?
OL.
Or not. Now, first drawback. If you want to add one more player, do you want me to touch the DOM?
No.
Not required. Overcome the drawback. How many times you written LI?
Now
1.
5 times.
Only 1 time or not? Written how many times? 1 time or not? Is it like a duplicate code?
No.
No, right? Agreed? Now, in this case, you prepared a list of LIs or not? Okay. Now, this code, can I place where? Come on. Can I place where? Here. Now tell me. Now tell me. Whatever you written inside the return statement, that is, we can say like what? JSX or not? In the JSX, it is a combination of what? JavaScript, XML, and HTML. Wherever the JavaScript code is there, that should be
Curly braces.
that should be in the expression or not. Players is the JavaScript code or not? It's a variable or not? Yes or no? That should be inside where?
Curly braces.
Inside the expression or not?
Expression.
Done. The next one. The next one. See, this particular one, players one, related to this expression. Again, here if you observe element, that is inside what? One LI, right? So, see, OL is a HTML one. It is a JavaScript. So the JavaScript should where? Inside the expression. Now, this is ELE. ELE is what? ELE is what? One variable, right? It holds Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli. ELE inside LI, inside expression. Now.
Inside LI.
Okay, LI. Do you want me to keep inside LI, this JavaScript code?
No, keep it
No.
flower.
Where you have to place? Inside an expression or not? Yes, sir. Now, can you come here? Can I refresh the page? Okay, it gives me some error. Can we fix it? Inspect it. Don't worry about that. Now, what is that? Players is not defined. Okay, players is there, right? Is it defined? Is it
No.
defined? So,
Not
can we define that? Yes. Can you refresh the page? Working. Working. Now, if you want to add one more player, am I touched any DOM element? If you want to add one more player, am I touched anywhere
No.
in the DOM? No, right? Yes or no? All are okay? How many times you written the code? Only one time or not? Now, how many list items you prepared? How many list
5.
items you prepared? 5. Can you see this warning? Okay, what is that? Each child in the list is nothing but you prepared 5 LIs. In the list, how many LIs are there? Each child in the list means how many children are there? 5 LIs. Should have the unique key prop. There has multiple list items you prepare. Can you provide some unique identity for that particular item so that I can track? Okay, in future if you want, okay, to avoid the duplicate, okay, to avoid the conflicts and everything, I need for each and every element one unique identity. How he said unique key with what? Key prop or not? So that you are preparing a list of LIs, right? How many? 5. Okay, so each and every LI, can I add one unique identity with which prop? Key prop. Okay, so unique identity, you are preparing like a LI, right? Plus IND. Index is unique or not? Yes or no? Now, LI 0 is what? LI 0 for first list item. LI 1, LI 2, LI 3, like that. For every item in the list, you provide like one unique identity or not. Agreed? Come on. Now, do we have any warnings now? Do we have any warnings now? Now,
No.
my list item prepared or not? My list item prepared or not? Okay, now the concept you understood, right? Lists and keys. Here you're preparing a list of LIs. Each and every list item you provided like one key or not. All are okay? Okay, then. Now, next requirement. Just I want to place a drop down. I want to create a drop down with these 5 players. How we can? Come on.
Select and optional tags.
Select. Come on. Select. Next.
Okay.
Select. How many options you want me to write?
5.
5 options. You want me to write 5 options? Option 1, option 2, option 3, like that?
No.
No.
No, right? Can we prepare a list of options now instead of LIs? Possibility there or not there?
Yeah, return.
Okay, the same code can I place here? What change you have to do? Line number? You have to
Line number.
prepare a list of LIs or options are
Option.
option or not. Okay, here can I change option? Okay, you can put any name, but naming convention is important. Now, can I come here? Can I refresh the page? Now, see this working? Again, how many times you written the code? Options, 1 time or not? If you want to add one more, if you want to add one more, do you want me to touch any DOM element in this? Do
No.
you want me to touch any DOM element? No,
No.
right? Agree with me? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't want like a list. I don't want like a drop down. Just plain text. Okay, first Sachin, give some gap. Dhoni, give some gap. Kohli, like that. Sachin to Dhoni, I need some gap. Okay, like that. Dhoni to Kohli, I need some gap. Like that, I want to place these players. Then, come on. Now, which element is the recommended one? I want Sachin Dhoni line by line. I need some gap. Which element is the recommended element? Line by line with some gap without any effects.
Text area.
Which one?
Text area.
Text area. Plain text, para, right? Without any effects, I want to place my Sachin, one element to another element, some gap means para. What is the default behavior of my para? display block
Block name.
and
Clear.
margin also there, right? Because of that margin only, right? We can get some gap. Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me how we can do it. Now, I don't want to place inside anywhere. Now the same code. Now list of what you want me to prepare. List of what you want me to prepare.
Paragraph.
List of paras, right? That's it. How many paras it is rendering? That means it is preparing here. How many paras? 5 paras or 6
Right.
paras. That 6 paras rendered after my H1 or not? Not inside any element. After the H1, it's going to prepare or not? Working, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, then. Now, among these 5 players, okay, I want to select one player. Listen carefully. Among these 5 players, I want to select one player. Okay, which input control is the recommended one?
Radio button.
Multiple
Radio.
elements are there, select one. Okay, drop down works. Okay, same way, another way, radio button or not. So for every player, okay, before that, I need one radio button. I need one radio button. Tell me how we can. Same code only, you can write some extra modifications, you have to do it or not. Yes, sir? Tell me what modifications? What modification? This is my para. Okay, inside my para, this is my Sachin. This is my Sachin. Let's write like this. Okay, this is my para. Inside my para, this is my Sachin. Whatever you place here, that is placed inside my players or not. Okay, before my players or not? Yes. You want SSSR or you want radio button?
Radio button.
Radio button. You know, right? How to create the radio button? How we can? Input type
Input
equals
channel.
to radio. After that, your element or not. After that, your element. Now, can I refresh? Now tell me. Is it the recommended behavior?
No.
Is it the recommended behavior? No, right? What's wrong with this?
Label.
Only
Label.
one we need to select.
Label.
Name.
Only one we need to select.
We have to
ID.
group it.
These 5 radio buttons should belongs to one group or not? So how we
Yes.
can tell to the browser, hey, these 5 are belongs to one group? By
Name.
using name or not. Okay, name, can I hard code like a player? So for my 5 radio buttons, what is my name?
Player.
Player. If 5 radio buttons having the same name, my browser can understand like these 5 radio buttons are belongs to one group or not.
Yeah.
In the group, any one of you select, remaining all are like what? Unselect or not. Yes or no? I want to select like, okay, my favorite players, I want to select. Then you can go with what? Okay, favorite player more than one, right? Maybe.
Checkbox.
Checkbox or not. Checkbox or not. What code change you want me to do? What code change you want me to do? Input to type equals to checkbox or not. Here it is like radio. Okay. Here can I write CHK checkbox? Yes or no? Now
Yes.
name is mandatory or name is not an issue. You can add name, you can, otherwise not a problem, right?
Yes.
Not a problem, right? Name is not a mandatory here. If you observe here, okay, there has spelling mistake. What is that? Input type equals to CHK checkbox, right? Now working as expected. All are okay? So for good. Now these players only, okay, simply these players only I want like this. The design should be like this. Number, serial number, and the name. Okay, here 1 Sachin, 2 Dhoni, 3 Kohli, 4 like that. This is my requirement. Start.
Table we need.
You,
Have to go with the table. First thing is like you have to go with the table or not. So can I go with the table first? Let's one by one we can. Okay, step by step. Okay. Inside the table. Okay. First, how to create the table? Everyone knows how to create the table. Come on, with which tag?
Table tag.
Table
Table.
tag. Here you need border or not required.
Required.
Okay, required. Okay, see the requirement. Border is there. So that border equals to 1 pixel. Table contains how many sections? Table
Sections,
contains how many
sir.
sections? This is one section. This is one section. This is what? Header section. This is what? Body section. So my table contains how many sections?
2 sections.
2 sections. One is like header section. Another one is what?
Body section.
Yeah. My header section, body section, whatever it is. Okay. This is nothing but what? 1 row. And these also what?
Rows.
Rows only. Or
Four.
so in the header section, how many rows are required?
1 row.
1 row.
1 row. Perfect. 1 row or not? 1. Okay. Header section, 1 row only. Okay. No need to repeat multiple times, right? That one. That row contains in the header section how many headings?
2.
2 headings or not? So can I place? First heading is what? Serial number.
Serial number.
Okay. The second heading is what? Is name or not? Done. Okay. Now up to here, can you check it? My table ready with headings or not? All are okay? Say this. This is my table. Heading. Okay. Table row. Only 1 row or not? No need to touch my heading, right? Up to here is okay. Next. Come on. Okay. Focus on body. So inside the body, how many rows you have to create? How many rows you have to create? Come on, you can.
2 rows only.
Okay, how many rows? That is depending upon your players. Okay, how many rows? Okay, here how many are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that inside the T body, how many rows you have to place? Come on, how many rows? 6 rows. Do you want me to write like this? Is it the recommended way?
No.
It's a duplicate, right? Again. So how many rows you have to prepare? That is depending upon my players. So with Sachin, data 1 row. With Dhoni,
1 row.
1 row. With Kohli, 1 row. That means you are performing the same operation on each and every element or not. Then you can go with what? Which map method or not? Can I copy this stuff? Any problem to you? Just copy this. Inside the T body, based on the players, okay, you want this stuff? No. What you want me to prepare? What you want me to prepare? Table rows list or not? Can I give the unique identity? How you can give the unique identity? Key. Key, my TR with what? IND. Index you can give it. Now, how many rows placed in the body? Can you check it? How many rows placed in the body?
6.
Now, can I go to my elements? Okay, remove all these breakpoints. Okay. Can I go to my elements tab? Can I come to this particular table, inspected? In the table, T had a T body section. T head is okay, 1 row already finished. T body, how many rows placed? Observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's only requirement, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Each and every row, okay, I have 6 rows. Each and every row should contains what?
TD.
How many? How many TDs?
Only 1.
Only 1
2
TD. 1 TD, yeah.
2 TDs.
2 TDs, right? Serial number 1 TD, and this is 1 TD or not. So every row contains TDs or not. Now I am hard coding. In future, we'll remove that one. Don't worry about that one. It's a matter of 2 only, right? Yes. So can I refresh the page? Now every TR contains TDs or not? Okay. First TD should contains which data?
Number. Serial
Number. Serial number is there. There is
Index.
index. Can I use it? Right. So index starts with what?
0.
It starts with what? 0. But I want what?
1.
0
1.
plus 1 or not? Yes or not?
Yes.
Next TD is what?
Name.
Name. Where is my name? Your
Element.
element or not? That's it. Now, can I refresh the page? Working. Yes, sir. Easy. Okay. Like this, my lists and keys. Okay, concept is working. Okay, all are okay by using which method? Map method. Just think, this data you hard coded, right? This data you hard coded, right? This data in future coming from the database. The data where it is, okay, that data where it is existed, where it is coming from, it's not a matter. Okay, that particular data, if you get it, you can prepare any item. Okay, list items you want to prepare like this only, right? Here players now 5, in future 5,000, I don't know, 50,000 also. Whatever it is, my code will change or not change. No, right? Now my player.map, call this callback 5 times. If my players was 50,000, 50,000 is going to call. My code will never change, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then some extra stuff we'll see in tomorrow's class. Can I add this one also? So, do you have any questions other than this? Okay, previous topics. Anyone have any questions? Okay, working people, you can drop. I added any UIJavaKit.com React tab only. Now onwards, you can download from React tab, your batch 9 AM. From there, you can download it. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, working people, you can drop. What about next? Who want to put some experience? Are you preparing or not preparing, or you stuck with something? Did you start already preparation or not at start? What's the thing? Who want to put some experience?
So was any class on Sunday?
Hmm?
Was there any class on Sunday?
No. Yesterday there is no class. Yesterday no class.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, one question, please.
Yeah.
I joined late to today's class. So can you brief what is exactly this map is doing?
Okay, map is used for to perform. Okay, I have one array is there. If you want to perform the same operation on each and every element. Okay, these are my student marks. Okay, for example, if you want to add some bonus marks to each and every person, like 5 marks, then the time output should be what, 805, 905, like that or not. Then you want to perform the same operation on each and every element, then you can go with the map method. Map syntax similar to for each only. It's take one callback function, same story, called 5 times. Okay, perform. Okay, passing 3 arguments. Now, whatever you written from this particular callback function, that is only coming like an output of your array of element. First time returns what, 805. Next time 905, like that. Okay.
And also, does it update that array as well?
No.
Okay.
It is a written value. It is a written value. It is not update your.
Okay, cool. Yeah, another question I have is, if you open the source code that you just written, we are passing a key for li and option, all the stuff. So why this is required?
This is only for preparing the list. Okay, by preparing the list by us, but rendering is done by whom? React people, right?
Correct.
To find the unique identity, they asked like one key. The key should be unique identity. Okay, now if the key is not there, you can get like one warning like this. It is not an issue. Warning. To avoid that warning, for each and every list item, I want to add one unique identity with key as a property, prop key.
Yes.
Is a predefined one. So li, okay, ind is the index, so that I can add
Index.
like index like that.
Yeah, and also if you want to get any value, we using this key we can get that
Okay,
value.
not from your end, not from your end. For rendering purpose, React people are expecting this one. This is not for development purpose.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, one other last question, sir. So I came by the time you start this li thing. So before that, did you discuss anything else like apart from map?
No, this one no.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So can you perform map method in only array?
Yes, map is like in the array.
Sir, in JavaScript, with this using of map, we have a one const variable and we accept the array with whatever returning from map. But here we just enclosing into the curly braces. So automatically it returning and it will display.
Yes.
Kind of.
Curly braces is nothing but it is going to render your content inside the curly braces. In the curly braces, what we have? A list of LIs.
Brace.
That is rendered inside OL like that.
So no need to take a variable.
No, not required. Not required. Whatever it is returns me, that return value rendered by using an expression in React.
Okay.
Okay, if you want, okay, it returns something. Okay, you have to store in one variable. That variable you have to render right here. Instead of that one, why I need to create one more variable? Directly can place it.
Okay.
Sir,
And
can you tell?
for each also doing if we wanted to do just like map function, we can use for it.
Why not for each? Tell me, anyone?
Because it's not returning anything.
It is not written anything. Nothing is there to render by expression or not. Okay, that's the reason. Go with map.
Map.
Sir, can you tell how many topics you cover on Saturday? Because we do traveling and not class.
Saturday, what we discussed. On Saturday, what we discussed? Okay, array methods only we discussed. Yes, array methods. JavaScript topic we discussed.
Array method.
Yeah. The array methods you can find from here. Okay, you can find from from JavaScript. You can find from here. Okay, this video also is there. You can see. Okay.
Okay.
The next one is like go to the React one. Complete all this stuff. Go through this. If you find any issues, okay, just you can let me know. Okay, I will change it. Okay, up to this introduction. What is JSX? How to create the components without JSX? State without JSX not yet done, but you can understand. Read it. State and props, variables, conditional rendering, events, take from data. Okay, by using on change and everything. Apply styles, share the data from one component to another component. Context also done. Now list and keys concept also done. So you can complete it, all this stuff. Okay. Okay, listed keys concept. Now onwards we are going to use in each and every example. Agreed? So prepare from your end. Prepare from your end. So many things we already covered. Okay, we completed HTML, we completed CSS, so many topics. Okay, few topics are there, we'll discuss. Okay, we completed so many topics in JavaScript. Just go through that JavaScript. Okay, go through React. Every day you have to spend some more time, 2 to 3 hours you have to spend. Okay, just you can prepare. Okay, half an hour for HTML, CSS. Okay, 1.5 hours for JavaScript, 1 hour for React. Like that, you can split your time. Okay, you should have to prepare these all stuff. 3 is required. HTML, CSS, one thing. JavaScript, one thing. React, one thing. Like that, you can split. These 3 things are required. Okay. Working
Yes.
people. Okay, they are working. Okay, they have some work. But what about you? You don't have any work, right? This is only right. Okay, this is one class only, right? You're joined. Okay, if you join from other class, 1 hour that is. So what you are doing? Laser time. Spend some time. Okay,
Sir, still how many days it will take to complete the course? Sir?
1 month minimum.
Okay.
Yeah, I will tell you when you need to upload your resume. I will tell. Okay, at that time you can upload. Okay, till then just prepare all the topics. Write your running notes in your own language. Write it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you guys. Bye. One more thing, daily basis, if you prepare, then only it works. Otherwise, it is very difficult to manage all the stuff. Okay, because we are going to cover so many concepts. Okay, if you're not prepared daily basis, then the time, okay, pending topics are like those, okay, you're not able to manage. So daily basis you can prepare. Okay, then thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Bye.